Shalom, Maki. I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Kadash. Double honors to elders and apostles of GMS who teach and roll well. And salutations to all the Akim, all four corners of earth who's pushing this truth and sincerity. Shalom, Maki. I wanted to get into this article, man. You know, with things that's coming down the road, you know, with Trump, with his tariffs, trading tariffs is getting to go into play. Or they are in play. We're just waiting for them to escalate, and also, you know, when your goods on your store shelves, you know, they run low. You know, you still have goods at the docks, and they are at the warehouse. Once the warehouse run low, they'll send the shipment to the docks, and the docks are bringing the reserves, the last of it, into the next Marco ship, big huge tanker ship comes in with the goods. But right now we're under Trump's playing a tariff war, so. You know, things are going to be coming in slower and slower, you know, and all by design, of course, you know, riling up for this war because, you know, that's the end of the game. The trading wars equal big wars. But anywho, who's going to be caught in the midst of all this stuff is the black woman, you know, because she relies heavily upon the synthetic things that come from China and come from abroad, mainly China. India too as well with the hair, you know, but the colors and the glues and the different things of that nature, they come from China. And, you know, they're poisoning you, you know, and they're poisoning you because you got to realize in China, they don't have people to regulate their goods. So they can sell their people whatever, you know, and their government is cool with it. Just pass them a couple of dollars and they'll be cool with it, you know. Well, here in America, it's different. We have something. The government regulates the goods that come into America. The government regulates the goods that are sold to the Americans, you know. It's called the USDA, you know. I might have pronounced it wrong, but it's a board of government. USDA, I think, that's for food. But it's a government board that checks everything that comes in from abroad, you know. Make sure everything is good. This is why we have custom agents at the border to make sure that different animals and plants and things, invasive species don't come into the border into America because it could just jack up America. Well, they don't care too much about your black woman and your hair products, you know, because your government is failing you, you know. He's failing you. He doesn't care. He's allowing things to come through that's going to kill you, you know. And when you think about it, the U.S. government is the government of the world. It regulates everything in the world. You know, if you piss off the U.S. regulations, then they'll put sanctions. They'll have people come check out your things, and then next thing you know, they'll turn everybody against you. That's just the way it is. Well, why aren't they doing that against China? You know, why aren't they doing it against some of those different countries that make this fake hair, this poisoning our women, man? You know, because they don't care about you. You know. This Isaiah 24:5, the earth also is defiled under the heavens thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, and broken the everlasting covenant. You know, and Esau, he's done all these atrocities, man. And right now, you know, he's profiting, but at the end of the day, you know, he has a clandestine plan on population control, you know. And as well as, we got to keep in mind, everything is a trickle-down effect. When we see people get sick, they have to go to the hospitals, you know. And what does that do? That puts money into those hospital funds. Then what happens? When you check out the hospital, you got to go to the pharmacy. So there you go. There's another branch of people getting paid. The pharmacists, the drug dealers, you know. Everybody gets paid in Esau's system under the table, you know, under the wicked system of Esau, man. So yeah, they've transgressed the laws, broken the everlasting covenant, you know. They've done a lot of wicked things, you know. A lot of the poison from these cancer-causing chemicals that are in the hair, they go into the water. You know, they jack up the fish. You know, these also, a lot of these chemicals, if you ever go to some of these black salons and these nail polishing places, man, the fumes that come out of there are toxic. They are toxic. They tell you that. They have certain fans that are in these beauty salons that blow the air out. You know, because you're sitting there inhaling that shit all day long as far as a woman, and she's getting different bumps on her body are manifesting, and they become cancerous. That's how a lot of these cancers start. We have these things in our body already. It's just inflamed, you know. And who's to say that we're even supposed to have cancerous? We're not supposed to have cancerous things in our body. But because here in America, you know, the things we eat, the things we breathe, touch, see, you know, they add on to the sickness, man, you know. Um, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he, man? And we're calling you out for your wicked deeds, Esau. You love to try to throw the stone and hide your hand. You love to try to play the hero, and the whole time you're the fucking villain. You know, you're not helping anybody. You're making things a lot worse. You could easily tell the people in China that, hey man, fall back on the product, or you could let the black women know, man. And most of them do. Most of them do, because our women are crazy, man. You know, they're nuts because of what Esau and the system does for them, man. You know, you try to tell them the poisonous things that come from these gifts. They don't care. It's all about their looks. The black woman will take a fucking fake hair and sew it into her skull, man. I was wondering how they did that stuff, man. And you know, I might be going a little bit off as far as the fullness of the way they do it, but you know, they call them full sew-ins, man, because they sewed into their skull, you know, or whatever left of hair they had, inch of hair they had on the top of their head, man. You know, this place is nuts, man. Hey, and like I said, our women get away with this stuff, man. Esau could easily come through and regulate some of these breach lines, man, because he's nothing. A lot of these places be ran by the heathen anyway, you know. So they're making our women sick, they're making us sick, and then think about when they come home, you gotta inhale that stuff too. So you ain't escaping it as a man, and you giving her money to go get her hair and her nails done. So there ain't no escaping it, man. This Isaiah 9:16, for the leaders of these people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed, man. And our people are being destroyed, man. Our women especially, man. You listening to Esau, he's got these different visions he puts on TV. He says you're not beautiful if your hair ain't this long. He said you're not beautiful if your hair ain't this color. And our women, they love to try to emulate the enemy. They want to emulate the enemy. I was at a store the other day, at a heathen store, dealing with Elam. And you know, Elam has these things where they put on their hand. And now this one lady, she had a bunch of different like circles, not even just the dots. I talked about the dots before. There was the circles this time. And I said, what does this mean? She said, this is what we do when we worship. You know what I'm saying? I said, oh, okay, man, please. If a black woman comes in here and she sees that, man, tell her this is not for you, man. Because our women love to try to do everything that the other heathen women do, man. You know, they try to be like the heathen women all the way. The black woman, Serena Williams, looks like, every time I see her face, I just can't erase the White Girls movie off. You know, it go hand in hand with Serena Williams. It was like they made that movie and Serena Williams said, that's what I want to be like. I want to have my face and body looking just like them. And that's what her chop doctors wouldn't do, and turned her into that white girl, man. You know? But yeah, our people are sick, man. They're sick. This is Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction, man. You know? That sort of destruction is coming in many ways, man. Different cancers, man. From the head, you know, to the breast cancer. Hey, the breast cancer, all that could be connected to the hair too, man. That's what the people don't realize, man. It ain't hard, man, to connect the dots. But because you people are so blind and stupid, you're not going to go out and try to connect the dots, man. A lot of these, the cancers that these women catch, these breast cancers, it ain't hard to fight. It simply come from the hair to the nails and things of that nature, man. Because it's in your body, man. You know, you putting that chemicals in your hair, and where does it go? Down into your bloodstream, and your blood travels all through your body, man. It travels all through your body. So yeah, we've tried to warn our women, you know, and explain to them the dangers that they're doing, the dangers they're going through, putting these different hair dyes in your hair, you know, bleaching yourself. What about the makeup? Even the makeup, man. The makeup they put on, the foundations and all that shit, man. A man kisses you ate all that poison. It was in that fucking foundation, man. This place is just sick, man. And it has our people, man. You know. But yeah, this is not our rest, man. So our women, they're gonna try to continuously get glamored up because the TV tells them to do that stuff, you know. Because like we know as men, you know, we don't give a damn about half that shit they do and put on, man. The first thing we do when we tell them to come in our room is take your clothes off. So all that extra shit that you done, we don't care about, man. You know, why are you doing this? You're supposed to be catering to a man, not to yourself. Well, in this society, it tells them they can do that, and it tells them it's okay to do these things, man. you know? And this is why we make these videos on the highways and byways and continuously condemning our women because of the wicked things they do. And it's not even just wicked, the stupid things they do. It's like the stupid things that they do, you know? Knowing that this is killing you, knowing that this is poisoning you, but you still want to dibble and dabble with it, man. Like you're going to just be immune to it. Yeah, it's just a warning to our women. I'm gonna put it up probably as the name of this video is a warning to our women because, they're gonna heed the warning one way or another. With that being said, it was just edified. Shalom, Akim.